What's up, YouTube? NWN here, aka Young Negro Catcher in the Johto region flexing. And how many of you played a game and thought to yourself, damn, I really can't stand this motherfucker? Like, I'm sure we can all testify that at some point or another. So that inspired me to create a list of my top 5 most annoying video game characters. And here's who made the list.
Treat people the way that you want to be treated. Except for in Call of Duty, you can talk shit, that's cool. I needed to be the black Ash Ketchum. It was my destiny to be the Negro Ketchum. But let's talk about why all white people look like spoiled milk when they take their clothes off.
Modern warning.
Step 1, get money. Step 2, repeat step 1.
Number 5.
Please remind me.
Tails. Tails is a bitch. No ifs, ands, or buts. He lives his life playing second fiddle to an impulsive adrenaline junkie blue hedgehog. Like, what are his goals in life? His weak ass has spent his whole life making gadgets and gizmos for a nigga he can't even keep up with. Matter of fact, I've never even heard Sonic say thank you to Tails. Tails gets no respect, no bitches, and no Chaos Emeralds. His ass used to always die trying to keep up with Sonic and Sonic 2. But it isn't just the fact that Tails is a bitch, it's also what Tails represents that annoys me. Whenever I went over a friend's house as a kid, we used to always fight over who would be player 2 and who would play Tails. Nobody ever wanted to play Tails because ultimately that meant that you were content with being a follower. What I'm trying to say is, when I was a kid, if I came over your house and we was playing Sonic 2, we scrapping over Controller 1 because I'd be damned if I'm playing the bitch. And also, how old is Tails? He sounds about 7 years old. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Say it with your chest, little nigga.
In your face, Eggman.
Number 4.
Give me a fucking break!
Ben. Ben is the definition of a bitch ass nigga. If you've ever played season 1 of The Walking Dead, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Without spoiling too much, let's just say that this varsity idiot is the reason for all your group's woes. You got bandits attacking your camp, zombies breaking through barriers, and so much more. He's nervous, he's timid, unsure of himself, aka all the things that you don't need during a zombie apocalypse. It makes you just want to snatch that varsity football jacket off his back and give it to a real man. And when I got the chance to kill his dumbass, ooh, it was so satisfying. Number 3. Every fucking projectile character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. These two characters made the list for a different reason. Iron Man and Cable weren't annoying for their personality. I'm a huge fan of these two characters from the Marvel Universe. They were annoying because how incredibly cheap they were in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I bet any NVC2 player can testify to being in a match with some asshole who just spams Iron Man's Unibeam and Cable's gun. When you're first learning the game, this shit is infuriating because people will literally back you into a corner and force you to block lasers until you die. If you tried to move or jump over it, you'll just get knocked back because there was no cooldown time on those moves. This cheap tactic made you want to bang your head up against a fucking wall. Now eventually I got better at the game and I learned how to overcome that bullshit, but I'll never forget the days that Iron Man and Cable made me want to pull out my hair. Number 2.
Slippy, what are you doing? Hurry up!
Slippy the Toad. Help me, Fox! Help! 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 I'm dying! Please, Fox, help! Oh my god, Slippy, shut the fuck up. Raise your hand if you've ever been in the middle of a boss fight in Star Fox and this village idiot ass Toad shouts, "Ah! I'm hit!" I mean, it's already bad enough that your team consists of the Easter Bunny's pedophile uncle who's obsessed with barrel rolls.
Stop, darn it! Don't be dead, Slip.
And a falcon who watches too much BET so he thinks he's a black man.
Pipe down, Slippy.
But you also have to deal with Slippy the retard. I'm sorry, but the last thing I want to hear in a space dogfight is a prepubescent frog with an Ash Ketchum snapback sitting between his beady ass eyes. And why his eyes spaced out like Brandy? Slippy the moron should stay his ass on the Great Fox and fix my R-Wing, bitch.
Data analysis complete.
Number 1.
Hey, listen.
The fairy from Ocarina of Time.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, listen to me.
Oh my god. The fairy from Ocarina of Time was the original side bitch. Hey, listen to me. Respect me. Let me follow you. Why can't we take pictures together and post it on Instagram? Why can't we hold hands together? Shut up. It's already bad enough that I can't go see the Great Deku Tree to fulfill my destiny because I got this faggot ass elf blocking my way with his pot belly. But then I have to listen to, hey, listen, every 2 seconds. You're supposed to be helping me. Instead, all I hear is that I need to listen. Listen to what? Outside of your bitch ass, there is no voice acting in Ocarina of Time or any Zelda for that matter. I'm supposed to be listening to the text being displayed on the screen? Nintendo makes no sense to me. According to Nintendo, I'm supposed to listen with my eyes. That's some bullshit and you know it. I'm done ranting though. That was my top 5 most annoying video game characters. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know if you want to see more top 5 lists, and also what do you want to see top 5 lists on. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, but my city needs me.